Alright, welcome to my Adonis Creed gameplay and review video. So first and foremost, shout out to Epic Games for sending me this early. If you were lucky enough to win yesterday in the cup, you probably have it as well. And if you didn't happen to win it, don't worry because it does come out tonight, March 2nd in the item shop reset. So there's 4 items you get: the Adonis Creed skin, the heavy bag back bling, you get the knockout pickaxe, and lastly, the target training emote. So his description says, every punch I've ever thrown has been my own. So I love Rocky, I love Creed, I love all the spin-offs of Rocky movies, just absolutely phenomenal. I love boxing, I box in my spare time, it's amazing. A good cardio workout. So obviously this is Apollo Creed's son, and Creed 3 does come to the theaters soon. In fact, it might already be out right now, I can't remember. I think it comes out today actually. So this is Michael B. Jordan, not to be confused with the NBA player Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And he, of course, plays Adonis Creed, and they did a phenomenal job. This, in fact, could be an Icon Series skin because it looks that good. So you can see he does have his boxing gloves on in the default style, and there's a lot of customization here. So we've got the default, which is just his red boxer trunks with the Creed and the stars on the side. He's got the Bionic Creed secondary style, so this changes quite a few things. Number one, his trunks change to black with 3 stars on each side. Again, they were red right here. He's got his proper boxing boots on in the first style, but the second style has actual shoes. He also gets this cool cape, and he gets some bionic arms. It reminds me of Jax from Mortal Kombat. Also a little bit of chest plate there, bionic chest plate. Now let's say you don't like the robe, you can take that off with the third style, and then you see more of his bionic nature. That's actually pretty sweet. Fourth style says gloves off, but I don't notice any difference here. What is the difference? Because he doesn't have boxing gloves on any of these styles. So I don't know what exactly this does. There's no difference to me. The only style that has gloves is this one. So I'm so confused with this one. Anyway, the last one is robes and gloves off. So maybe he's supposed to have boxing gloves here and it's glitched? I don't know. But this last one, there's nothing, there's no robe or gloves. But to me, that's the same as this one because they look identical. There's no gloves on either of these. I'm so confused. What is changing between these? Absolutely nothing. So then you can change the color right here. This is the main event one, and a lot of things change here. So let's go back to the first style. So now he has different color boxing gloves. You can see when I cycle between different color trunks and boots. So it depends on if you like red or blue. He's got a blinged out Creed sign as well on his trunks. Secondary style, he turns a little green. Isn't that strange? Green and red. And blue, okay. Little comparison here. So it was silver and red. Now it's green, blue, red, and silver. Third style, you can see more of the green, obviously. And supposedly there's gloves on that I don't see. And here's the gloves off, supposedly. And the last one, everything off. And then lastly, you can change the Creed emissives. So these are like almost animations or contrails. For the first style, you can see nothing happens. Absolutely nothing. For the secondary style, the bionic one, you can see that he gets outlined in a little bit of glow there. So it's mostly on the arms and the gloves, or hands rather. Here's the blue color, the main event. So it seems to not change very much at all. And then here it is without the robe. You can see between the 2 colors. Okay, and then the last one, which is the same as the third one, surprisingly. So that was Packed Punch Blue, and we've also got Packed Punch Orange. So there it is on that one. Not bad, little orange in there. I don't know why he's green though, isn't that strange? Doesn't look like the cape gets any of these effects though. Here's with the robe off. I don't know which one I like better, blue or orange. It almost looks like a yellow though. So lots of customization like I said. I think my favorite is just the default boxer right here. The Adonis Creed default. Back bling is called the heavy bag, and it says Adonis Creed Athletics Training Equipment on the go. And it literally says that, Adonis Creed Athletics. It's got the chain on top where you would hang it up. Little cut on the side. So it's a little bulky, but it's not bad. Pickaxe is pretty sweet too. It's called the Knockout Picks. Knock 'em down for the count. And it's got 3 styles. First is blue. You can see an amazing splash effect. Secondary style is orange. Wait, did that change? That was red and yellow. Oh yeah, it does change, okay. And the third style is off, so no colors whatsoever, it's just red. Now, sadly, it didn't come with the glider, and there's no wrap either. So here's the emote, Target Training. It says for a description, keep your eyes on the mitts. It's pretty cool. It's like an imaginary guy holding the boxing pads right there. Really cool. I would love to do this after smoking someone in-game. I love it. Good stuff. So let's go to my map and we'll check all these styles out in-game. All right, here we go. Let's bring them down. I wish there was a boxing glider. That would be so cool. I don't know what they could do though. So I know a lot of people were having concerns on how he would hold stuff with the gloves on. And I'm not gonna lie, it does look a little silly. Look how he's holding it. And in particular with the guns, look at that. It kind of glitches through. So in terms of how it looks, yes, it's pretty dumb, to be honest. But, I mean, what else can you do? They're boxing gloves. But if you don't like how that looks, obviously just run the styles with the gloves off. So he is pretty sweet. Let me spin him around here. Obviously, he's ripped out of his mind. Michael Jordan is pretty ripped in real life as well. Like I said, it looks exactly like him. Very, very clean. Let's check out the pickaxe. This should be the blue style. So there's not much of a contrail. We're going to check in the dark too, but I don't see much. And this splash was that awesome red and white. That looks really clean. So let's try in the dark. Okay, you can see a little red, but not much. But that splash, ooh, that is so good. And you can see nothing on the skin glows. You can't even see him in the dark. But the pickaxe does have some illumination there. Just a little light blue on this style. Here's the Target Training emote. Really cool, like I said. Bibbidi bop someone in game and then pull this emote out and they'll be like, oh man, I was just a punching bag for this guy. Really cool. See the back bling. It does have some good physics. You can see the chain goes up and down when you jump. So overall, a solid first style. Let's show you the blue one now. So I swapped to the blue style on the skin, but the pickaxe I changed to the last one, which is like the default with no colors at all. And you can see the red swing there. And then we'll check the splash. Oh yeah, it's just a brilliant blood red. That is a phenomenal color. Here it is in the dark. Beautiful. Some good splashes on this pickaxe for sure. Color scheme though, looks really clean. Oh, I was hoping the gloves would change to blue for this, but clearly they don't. Still red and white and black. But I mean, his gloves change, just not the emo ones. Fortunately though, you can't change the color scheme on the back bling. It's always red. So this is Bionic Creed, and again, so this is the Bionic Creed style with gloves, but again, I don't see any gloves. Looks like fingers and hands to me. But this looks pretty clean. He's got a nice cape. And again, you can toggle that off if you don't want it. I guess it's a robe, not a cape. But and this matches way better with the pickaxe. You can see the bionic arms flow perfectly. So the red and silver style looks really, really clean. See if anything changes here. No. So if you're not a fan of the boxing gloves, I would definitely run the bionic styles. Looks good. So here's the same style without... So here's the same style without the robe. I think I actually like this one better though. You can see he's got almost like a spectral spine back there. Some of the lights even light up on him. How about on the front? Does he have lights on the front? He's just got a few. Let's go ahead and take the back bling off for the rest of these. Okay, so here he is without the back bling. Let's turn the lights off so we can see the glow better. Okay. So just a slight glow on the back, a little bit on the front as well. Yeah, I'm really not seeing any gloves. Let's swap to the no glove style and see if there's any difference. But even when I aim down sights, I see fingers. I don't see any gloves. Okay, so I literally just swapped to the last style and it looks exactly the same, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't see any difference here. Kind of weird. All right, let's change up the colors. So here he is with the main event style, and you can see that there's now some green. His fingers turn green as well. He's got some blue on there. Very colorful. I actually like that. Spin him around a minute. Lots of green on that one arm. Still has the red lights. So if you're not a fan of the red color scheme, this one's definitely vibing, in my opinion. I like that. Let's turn him orange now. Okay, so here's the orange styles. So this is with his red color scheme, but with the orange lights on, and I changed the orange on the pickaxe as well. So you can see the red lights have now turned orange. And he's got that orange down his side of his arm. Let's turn the lights off. Oh yeah, that's noticeable. You can see the contrail. I bet the splash is gonna be wicked. Look at that. Beautiful. Again though, it's a little more yellow orange as opposed to bright burning orange. Looks good though. And lastly, here's with the blue glow. So I swapped the pickaxe back to blue, and you can see the blue lights on him. And you can see the blue down the arm as well. Not bad. It's like a teal blue, in fact. Lights up really, really nicely in the dark. It's got that red and blue glow. So a lot of color schemes, a lot of customization. Pretty good for an Adonis Creed skin, in my opinion. I think they did phenomenal. All right, last thing, let's just see if any of these glowy forms are reactive. So I'm going to get on a limb or two and see if the lights maybe light up or they flash or anything like that. I hip fire these. Oh, nothing on that one. Here we go. Oh, nothing on that one either. Let's just get one more limb here. Sir. Nope, nothing. No reactivity. So there you go. That is the Adonis Creed skin. Like I said, pretty customizable. Lots of different options. I'm just a little confused why the robe and gloves off are the same as the robe off. I still think it's glitched. So maybe when it comes to the item shop tonight, you guys will have to let me know if this actually is how it is. Maybe I just have a glitched version. But in my opinion, this Bionic style makes it 100 times better, because I just feel like everyone's gonna love the Bionic styles more, especially with the robe on. Look how flawless that looks. No back bling, robe on, Bionic style, amazing. Like I said though, I do love this first style. I love just the boxing vibe. You have the actual gloves on. But from what I've seen, everyone much prefers the cape on and the Bionic style, and they say it makes it at least 100 times better. So there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my supporter creator code, which is Tabor Time.